Bangladesh, despite just running out of boundaries with the fall of Rani Taluka's wicket. I think we'll try and continue in the same vein.
But what must be praised is this approach of batting. Yes, a wicket has fallen, the run rate has gone down a bit, but they're putting pressure on the fielders. Played with soft hands and straight away. Call was 2, coming back for the second, so they're making sure they're taking the singles and doubles as well. Liton Das definitely calling for those. Bangladesh has crossed above 204 times before this on all occasions. Reversed, missed, denied a single. So on all 4 occasions, Liton Das has scored massively and contributed, including the first T20 International. And today, it's his best, 82 of 38. Bangladesh on course for another 200.
It's on the cards, definitely. His 80s has that trigger movement. He tries to make room inside the line. Does manage so, but does not manage to get the right part of the bat. In the process, missed times. Gets a single. It's been good last 3 overs and very encouraging after being taken apart in the early part of the innings. Showed some resilience in coming back and making the Bangladesh batters just quieten down a little bit in their approach.
Ball Whitey again.
Bowling from Ben White should be commended. This is good bowling from him, good bowling from him. The spinners are on, and ever since that wicket of Rani Taluka, they've managed to impose some speed breakers. Taking the runs, the run rate now still very good, 11.83, while they were going at 13 plus, the openers.
I feel something's got to give here. Liton will take them on, hit, but it was just clever bowling. Just wide of him, realizing that Liton was trying to make room for himself and free his arms. Just wide enough, and appreciated by the skipper. You can see that, they can feel that. He's there, put up a fight here. That is good to see. Spirit of the Irish. He pulls it wide. Maybe did he get a bit of touch to that one, and up goes the finger. It's taking a good catch. Tried to follow that. Ball trying to get moving in the process. It's just got an able. And it's a good take behind. Big wicket that of Liton Kumar Das goes.
Just as we mentioned, we could just feel it, we could see it in Liton Das getting a bit frustrated, a tad bit impatient perhaps. And yes, he was not happy in the boundaries being cut down, chasing that delivery really away from the off stump. Perhaps would have been a wide. It shows on his face that cheeky smile. He knows, yeah, that chasing that delivery, looking for a boundary. But he's done his job. He's done it very well. 83 of 41. Liton Das, what a knock. Going at 200 plus, 10 fours and 3 sixes, 138 for 2 Bangladesh.
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই। সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি।
Well, they've scrapped back the last couple of overs, have Ireland. Courtesy of their leg spinner, Ben White, who's certainly been the pick of them, 4 for 28 and 2, but this does bring forward Ridoy to the crease. Not on strike. Mixing and matching their batting order as well here, Bangladesh. No Shanto. Haven't seen him walk to the wicket yet, so continuing with this left-hand, right-hand combination. Sharky walking at number 3. Oh, well, that little fight back hasn't lasted too long as Shakib goes big.
Well, he's already seen what Rani Taluka and especially Liton Kumar Das has done. That has come from the middle part of the bat. He knew but he had a really good connection. 89 meters. That is a big six from Shakib Al Hassan. That's a very good hit.
Isn't it just held a little bit as well in the pitch. Oh! Bowl took pace off there. Bowled that a lot slower, Harry Tector.
Yeah, Ben White was among the wickets. That's the wicket of Bhushan Kumar chasing a wide delivery, but it's a very good catch. Really good catch from Chaka behind the stumps. Never easy.
Check front foot. Is a fair delivery. Can I have front on, please?
Sure, hold on a second.
Stand by for 3D11.
Now we've got a Mr. White detergent powder decision pending here for a stumping.
What do you want first? Third on
Oh, I have to see the front on. Is inbound bad or not? I have to see the front on.
Really is nicely bowled. A lot slower.
Satisfied. No bad inbound. Now go for stumping or side on angle. Slowly.
He's back. He is back.
Batsman oil inside, going bails off. Unsatisfied. Batsman oil inside, doing bails off. I am ready to make my decision for big skin.
So the Mr. White detergent powder decision should read not out. But a lovely bit of bowling there from Harry Tector. The previous delivery had bowled quick and flat, and he disappeared over mid-wicket. And this time he took real pace off the ball, and there was a little bit of purchase there for him as well. Doesn't last too long. Shakib Al Hassan is a real quality player, and he works you out pretty quickly.
Straight as an arrow. Clearing his right leg and knew he was in business. Really good follow through. Thumps it down the ground. One bounce to defense.
About Harry. Bowler, it's got to be bowlers.
It will only be one, but we've seen that throughout the Bangladesh innings. Every time there is a possible of a two, they are scurrying through that first one. Brings up the 150 inside the 13th over. It's been a very, very impressive 3/4 of an innings here for Bangladesh. And just a reminder that it's a 17 over game. First 50 coming in just 21 deliveries. Cool. Rudoy will finally face up to his first delivery. Numbers. I'll start be thinking what that they can have a dip at here. The Irish, naturally, they've got to do at anything, but they keep them to under 200. That'll just be one. And we'll hit the 13th. 152 for two.
Right over.
Just 17 dots inside the 13 overs for Bangladesh. Inside the power play, they only 1 dot, which again highlights not only the destruction that they caused through hitting boundaries, but what happened in between those boundaries. So difficult to keep quiet. Graham Hume now back into the attack. And he has gone for a few. 32 in 2 overs.
the bowlers. New batter in, got to get it right. That drone is just flying around right behind the rooftop.
Yeah, Ronnie's just asking you to sit down here because you're getting a little bit carried away on how well your country's playing. So just
No, I'm not going to get excited. I'm not going to say anything. I just let the viewers see what he has done with the bat.
he's fancying himself at international cricket. Howard Ridoy, like a duck to water, I think the saying is. Oh, brilliantly bowled. Good delivery, squeezed out.
That's exactly what I mentioned a little while earlier. Being a bowler, especially in this format of the game, at the dead, you need to produce deliveries like these. The first one he tried was against Shakib Al Hasan. This is even a better one. Somehow managed to squeeze it out to Tawheed Ridoy. Gets the left-hander Shakib on strike.
Oh, and just out of reach. I just hope that he's okay because in pursuit of that catch, I think his head has made contact with the ground. Now we know that umpires do have to check if a batter gets hit on the head or if a fielder gets hit on the head. There are protocols that need to be followed. Oh, that's nasty. Ross Adair, bang. Yeah, they might just have to go through the concussion protocols here. Right, so the umpires are coming together. I think they'll call for the physiotherapist or the team doctor who will come out and just do a check. No, it seems as though Ross Adair said, listen, I've had tougher collisions than that.
Yeah, the idea for Shakib Al Hasan was he trying to get it over the top of the infield on the offside, but it went to the leg side. Connection was not great, but he's lucky. Didn't go close to the fielder.
That'll be a wide.
Because if you see the fielders on the offside, short third point inside the circle, so anything beyond them to the left or the right is a boundary. And knowing that the bowler is trying to bowl fuller, trying to bowl in the block hole. So if he gets it wrong, he gets an opportunity to just scoop it behind on the offside.
That's placed over extra cover and away for another boundary.
Well, don't worry about the scoop on the offside. It was a low full toss. He did get it wrong, didn't he? But this time, Shakib Al Hasan faded over the top of the cover fielder. Low full toss, easy pickings.
Again, we say full toss, but it's so easy to hit that to the sweeper and you get just one. Shakib has the presence of mind to hit that over extra cover and find a boundary. Smashed that. He has smashed that. It's good work out in the deep. So they'll get through for two and another big over. 17 from this one. 160.
টাইগার ষোলো আনা চলে আসুন এপিক
Shanto, Shamim. Mahedi, but it's anyone's guess who will walk in next because Bangladesh have already made some changes to their batting lineup. Shakib Al Hassan walking in at 3 and then Tawad Ridoy walking in at 4. So often we've seen Shanto walking in at 3 and what sort of form he's been in. This is the flexibility that this side now has. Not only their batting lineup, but their bowling as well. We think 3 spinners. Backward point, extra cover, and fine leg. So just the one fielder inside the 30-yard circle on the leg side. Adair. It's just an appeal from Lorcan Tucker. I think it was more the bat hitting the ground than anything else.
Again, the length is not a bad one, but it's still a little bit wide.
This one. Really, it's an enormous score. Just 17 overs Ireland will have to chase this down. George Dockrell doesn't seem to be used with the ball anymore.
"27 of 17 for Shakib Al Hassan, 3 fours and a 6. Partnership of 33 in just 17 deliveries. They've not taken a step back, I can tell you that. After that incredible opening partnership, the best so far for Bangladesh in T20 International, 124.
Face taken off. It's a pity that it's a work day, isn't it? Not many people here to witness what has been a spectacular innings from Bangladesh. And those that are have smiles across their faces and they've enjoyed themselves immensely.
A month of Ramadan and also month of fasting. They're still here.
Shakib will look and want to wide, but that's almost shaved leg stump, I feel. He's gone a long way across to the offside, Shakib Al Hassan.
The idea was to get it past that fielder at short fine. It just gone a little bit too across towards the offside. Had it stayed and waited a little bit more, there would have been runs there. Credit to the bowler. This is a good over. Only 2 runs in this over so far.
He waited and he waited just long enough to say, I'll have some of that.
It's a slower delivery, pace of the ball, but it sits up nicely. Just waits, and then whacks it over for the maximum. Look how short this is.
Such a good over up until then. Arguably Mark Adair's finest over of the tour, to be honest. He has struggled, the right arm seamer. Sterling's beat, but it'll just be one. Ridoy chooses correctly, sends Shakib back into the 15th. 178 for 2.
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি
amongst the carnage, there's Ben White, 2 for 28 off 4. The leg spinner was very, very good here for his captain Paul Sterling in Ireland, but unfortunately, that's all you're allowed to bowl. 4 of them. Curtis Camphor, introduced into the attack, hasn't bowled yet this evening. He's desperate for the strike, isn't he, Shakib? He's running hard. Every single delivery, he can smell another half century here.
17 dots and 23 boundaries in the innings so far. That was after the end of the 14th over. Now 20 dots, right? So the ratio in terms of that are less dots, more boundaries. And if the ratio remains like this, it will be the very first time in 149 T20 International for Bangladesh when their boundaries, a huge change, isn't it?
Oh, it'd be interesting to know how many times that's been done by any international. For that matter, I mean, normally looking at around what between 35 and 50 dot balls in a T20. Just 20 here so far.
Shakib Al Hassan, partnership 44 of 24. I know he wants to pick up boundaries, already 3 4s and 2 6s. If you can just wait just a bit, then you can probably hit in the areas where you're hoping to hit. Well, he's moving around quite a bit, isn't he, Shakib Al Hassan? So he pulls out Curtis Camphor. Short fine, short third. They're probably eyeing Shakib Al Hassan. Maybe he can just put it away from those 2 fielders to get another boundary.
Lost the strike. Just having a look at that Bangladesh dugout. There's a whole heap of batters that have got their pads on, which again highlights the flexibility now that that is in this team. Many moons ago, players liked to be told where they were batting, when they were going to be batting, what's the role they've got to play. Now, you've got to be able to play any role at any time.
Yeah, it just shows the kind of batting depth that Bangladesh has. It's a great side if you're a Bangladesh fan. Great side for the selectors, the team management, the coaching staff. And we're talking about batting. What about bowling? We speak about the way Taskin Ahmad and company has bowled in the recent past. They look a solid unit now, Bangladesh.
Edged away and full. The risk of bowling outside off stump and full when those fielders are up in the circle.
Yeah, the idea was to hit it towards the cover from Tawhid Ridwan, but he gets an outside edge. He really went after it, didn't he? And he races over to the boundary. Mufti partnership.
It's a half shot. They'll scamper through for a leg by and we'll end the 16th over. 189 for 2. No, the over is not completed. We are going to have a little look upstairs.
TVM Petro Director we have a review for LBW, even not out. I checked front foot, it's a fair delivery. Can I have front on please?
Sure, sir.
Ball appears to pass very close to the bag. Can I have Altais for confirmation? Keep rolling, flat line. Satisfied, no bad in ball. Ball tracking please, when you're ready. Pitching in line, impact outside. Back to on-field Tanvir. Tanvir, I recommend to stay your decision. You are on screen now. Thank you.
A good decision. Reviews lost as that ball was disappearing down the leg side, but the leg bye has ensured that Ridoy keeps the strike. So the final over here of the Bangladesh innings, just 17 because of the rain that fell a little bit earlier. Sliced away and 4 more.
Every time there's an opportunity for someone like Tawhid Ridoy, he hardly misses it. He's crashed that to the boundaries, went like a rocket. Again, it's a low full toss. There is a fielder at deep cover point, has no chance whatsoever. He's what, 5-6 yards away? That's a lightning quick outfield. Yes, there is protection, one more. Long off in.
And goes through extra cover. That's delightful batting from the young man.
This time it's shimmy down the wicket. Takes it on the full, knowing there was extra protection at deep cover point. And he just placed it to perfection between mid-off and cover for another boundary. Really good start to the over, a couple of boundaries.
Goes around the wicket and he's off and running again. Ridoy wants to. Gonna get it, you know. He is quick. He is very quick.
Young, fresh legs. Every time the ball has gone to the fielder, the first run. Have a look at the first run. He's run it really hard and he knew that he wanted it, because he was the one who was coming back to the danger end. Easily done. 10 in the first 3.
And field changes again. Long off goes back. Deep backward point comes up into the 30-yard circle. Oh, a swing and a miss. He expects to hit every single ball for Tawhid Ridoy.
Disappointed, very disappointed. He thought that he had an opportunity to pick up another boundary. It is another low full toss. Went after it, misses it. Swing and a miss.
Just wanted a little bit of bat. A little bit of bat on that. Those 2 men up behind point on the offside. Now a change of field again. Go finally back. And this should be a lovely little innings from Tawhid Ridoy.
And a very good partnership. Quick fire partnership of 61 of 32 comes to an end. And he played a good part in that partnership. Looking to hit boundaries. This was a clever short one. Sliced it. And the fielder at short third, Rosadea, takes an easy catch. Ridoy going for 24. Bangladesh 199 for 3.
So the final delivery remains. Vimarkadev over the wicket to the left-handed shunter. No, there will be one more ball. That brings up the 200.
And it's 200 in consecutive matches for Bangladesh. 207 for 5 in the first T20 International. This is how Tawhid Ridwai got himself dismissed. Sliced it. Didn't get enough on the bat. Turns out to be an easy catch in the end.
They want two, they'll get two. And their innings will come to a close. And what an innings it has been by Bangladesh. They will end on 202 for 3 after their allotted 17 overs. This is going to take some chasing. Yes, the wicket's a good one. The outfield a little bit slippery because of the rain that fell a little bit earlier.
You can see what they can do with the bat. Remember, Bangladesh has an explosive bowling attack. The seamers, Shakib Hassan, played his part. The period of just 20